Hello, I'm Dr. Peters, and I'd like to introduce myself and my new Substack and YouTube channel, FireSide Chats with Dr. Peters. So, I was born and raised in the great state of New Hampshire, and I completed my PhD at the University of Glasgow. My research looks at the intellectual history of the US Constitution and how that history, philosophy, political theory, and constitutional law can help us better understand and address contemporary political and social issues. I primarily focus on the crises of democracy, and I do this all through the lens of one of our founders, James Wilson, and his adherence to the philosophy of his fellow Scot, Thomas Reid. So my goal with this channel is to use that research to facilitate a constitutional conversation about who we want to be as a people and how we want to govern ourselves. I think it's a conversation that is deeply needed and one that's beginning to take place. It was just such a conversation that gave birth to our country and our Constitution. So the idea with the channel is to use this history, politics, philosophy, political and legal theory of the founding to provide a different perspective on current events, a perspective that refocuses on our founding ideals and reveals what policies, laws, and actions align with them and which don't. This will help us see what needs to be fixed, what can be improved in policy, laws, governance, but also in how we understand and express these founding ideals. Because the founders weren't perfect, nor was the Constitution. They knew this, and that's why they left us the duty, responsibility, and right to fix, improve, and build on the foundation they left us. They hoped that we would do better, and better particularly at more fully realizing those founding promises for more people and in more ways. And that's what I want to do with this channel, to empower we the people to think about and imagine how we can do better by thinking about who we want to be as a people. How do we want to govern ourselves? What kind of a story do we want to write moving forward for ourselves and for our children and grandchildren? So, if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to click on the accompanying links and stay tuned. Every Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm trying to put out a new video and a new text piece on current events and the history of our founding. Also, feel free to ask questions, make comments in the comment section on any of the videos and text. My hope is that this will be a place where we can have a constructive, collaborative conversation about who we want to be and how we want to be governed. Because I think that's the only way that we're going to start writing a better story moving forward. So I hope to see you all in the comment section. And until then, have a good night.